Yes, team, so this is my current morning mobility routine. Nice and simple. Cars, controlled articulating rotations, taking your neck, shoulder blades, shoulders, spine, hips, ankles, all the way to end range, exposing these muscles to active mobility at the start of your day. There'll be a couple more exercises within this. Follow along and let's fucking do it, boys. Start with the neck. Stand in a nice anatomically set position, hands on here or just down beside you. I like doing this. Tuck the chin. Scrape all the way around, creating the biggest circle you can with your chin. Keep that mouth closed as you come up and round. You want to feel a stretch on the side that you're moving away from. So if I'm tucking my chin, I should feel a stretch in the back. If I'm looking all the way up, I should feel a stretch in the front of my neck. You want to basically do 3 anti-clockwise and 3 clockwise. Whatever way you do it, it doesn't matter. Nice and slow, pushing against an invisible resistance, almost as though you're contracting the muscle on the neck. This is improving active mobility of the neck. Active mobility. This should be quite intense. You want to make it very, very intense. Now on shoulder, onto shoulder, scapular cars. So I want you to think about your shoulder blade coming all the way up the rib cage, and then protracting. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Pushing the shoulders forward. Imagine the shoulder blade coming round the rib cage. So up, forward, and then shoulder blades down, and then shoulder blades back, touching together, and then all the way up from that back position, all the way forward, all the way down. You can do this with your arms straight as well. But I like keeping it nice. Your arms bent. I feel like I can get a little bit more control. Staying up nice and straight. The only thing moving is the shoulder blades. And then just do one way and then do the other. And then into shoulder cars. So standing nice and set. Almost arch your foot as well. You can get a bit of foot activation as well. Foot arch activation. Stand in that activated position. I want you to turn your pinkies, rotate your arms, pinkies in towards the body. Coming all the way up as far as you can. Keep going. And then as you get to the top, I want you to start to internal rotate and reach all the way back and create the biggest circle you can. Nice. Keep the arms internal rotated all the way back. Really fucking squeeze it. It should be fucking horrible. Woo! And then keep the pinkies in all the way up. Watch as I rotate all the way around and reach back. Big fucking circles. All the muscles around your shoulder blades, your upper back, your fucking traps. Everything will be firing up here. Just creating the biggest fucking circle you can. Woo! You will actually feel so fucking warmed up after all this. And it's only 10 minutes. Nice. So 3 in each position. Whew. Nice. Now arms outside, I want you to just think about twisting your arms opposite ways. I want you to just think about doing this 10 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now into spinal cars. This is a little bit weird, right? But you want to think about setting your pelvis in position, and the only thing moving is your spine. So I'll turn to the side, it'll be a bit easier. Pelvis staying where it is. Flex that spine, hands on the shoulders, flex the spine. Start to go round in a nice big circle. As you come up, extend round, back into Side flexed. All the way around. See how my pelvis is staying in the same position? This is purely the spine creating this movement. So, nice. Think about your spine. Should be pretty intense. All the way up and then opposite way. Flex all the way around. Down and then round. Extend. Side flex. All the way around. 3 each way. Oh, you feel that nice stretch. If you're coming to the right, you'll feel a stretch on the left. Really, even if you want to hold in that position a little bit, feel the fucking stretch. And carry on. Oh, all the way around. If you want to lift your arm up, you can. Whoo! Do you know what I'm saying? You can modify this shit. You just want to really feel everything opening up. So once you've done that, side lying hip curls. So on your side, it could be just literally down like this. Make sure that you guys have got me on the floor. So on your side, legs nice and straight, bending all the way up, dropping that kind of foot onto the floor. You're just creating a nice big circle with the hip. Head drop down and back round, and then extend all the way up and round. Jeez, it should feel fucking horrible. In a very amazing way. Not horrible as in painful. Horrible as in the stretch, the squeeze. Feel that in the glute coming round. Extend all the way around. Nice big circle. Seven and a half minutes in. Already working down into the hips. Extend all the way up and round. Other side. Arm out in front just to stabilise. Reaching all the way around. Woo! Feel the glute firing up. Everything around the hip. All the way up and round. Extend back, feel the glute. All the way up. Whew. Nice. So now genuinely, ankle cars. You can literally just get into this position, get your fucking leg in a headlock, and just all the way around. You can even obviously do this with your socks off so your toes are getting a little bit of fucking movement. And by doing this you're getting a little bit of knee cars as well. Not that you fucking really need it, but nice. And this is all about exposing all the joints that you're going to be maybe keeping still throughout the day or only using certain ranges of. you're exposing these joints to full range of motion so that throughout the day, the capacity you've opened your body up to is much greater and higher than the capacity you will use it in. Whereas if you only do the movements in your daily job, in your daily life, that's all your body will know. So doing these things at the start of your day will open your mind and your body up for much more than you will expose it to. Now that is basically full body cards. You can stop there, that's 10 minutes in now. If you want to follow along and do a few more things, let's fucking keep going. So, cat-cow. Extending that spine, also shoulder blades together, looking up at the same time, tilting the pelvis, and then all the way down, tucking it. Breathe in. Shoulder blades together, stick the arse out, pelvis, all the way down. Nice. So you want to do like kind of anywhere between 5 to 10 each way. In this position, stay in this position. Bird dog, little bit of activation of the transverse abdominis, deep core muscle, tilt the pelvis in, opposite arm, opposite knee. Nice and still, nice and steady. Nice and steady, nice and still, nice and stable. Tuck the pelvis. Oh, fuck. Nice one. Straight into a little bit of glute bridge. Double leg if you're a pussy, single leg if you're a legend. So, elbows into the ground, digging in. Just 10 each side, driving the glute, firing up the glute medius, which is a muscle that will stabilize your pelvis when you're walking. Little double leg hold, squeeze that fucking glutes, squeeze that arse as hard as you can, nice and solid. 10, 20 seconds, whatever you want to do. You can do some marches. Nice. Last one, little bit of spinal rotation. So nice deep lunge, you're going to get a bit of stretch in the adductor, the kind of back adductor, hip flexor as well as getting a bit of rotation into that spine. And as you're rotating like round into here, that nice stretch in the fucking fanny is good. Really good. Nice. Opposite side. Really open that chest up. As you're turning in towards the opposite hand, you'll feel a nice stretch in that groin, really feel that. And back out. And then the last little thing you want to do before the 15 minutes is up, just get into a nice deep squat. Push those knees over the toes, feel a nice stretch, hold that 5-10 seconds. either side. Sit up, elbows, driving the knees out, nice stretch. A little bit of squat into that kind of straight leg, feeling the hamstring opening up. And that is you, 10 to 15 minutes, nice and simple, a lot of the basics covered, and you're going to feel amazing throughout the fucking day. Let's fucking get it, team.